listening to Daybreak USA.
Yes, you are, and boy, what a busy morning it is this morning. Chris Barnes joining us. He's been up all night working on everything that's been going on, much like Michael Pelka, except he wasn't stuck on a train in the middle of nowhere, and John DeMaster joining us as well. So, Chris, kind of give us the lowdown. We were just finishing up with Michael Pelka, and he says like 11 bombs in all spread out. We've been talking about Minnesota. Now they're apparently looking for a 28-year-old, so kind of give us a snapshot here.
Yeah, well, the Minnesota is that case back on Saturday night with the stabbing spree. So that's not a bomb-related thing, but of course it fell on the same weekend that these other frightening things happened back east. And I guess the big things right now are that first the FBI is apparently swarming an address right down around the block from where at least 5 more explosive devices were found just last night. They turned up in a dumpster outside the Elizabeth, New Jersey train station. So there's a big police presence outside what is apparently a chicken restaurant. They haven't confirmed that it's related, but we can kind of connect the dots and assume that probably some connection here. Over to New York City, it looks like in the process of investigating the Midtown Manhattan blast, they're now concerned that there might be a cell responsible for that blast, for the device that was found a couple of blocks away that did not go off, and maybe the connection then, of course, over to the New Jersey incidents as well. They're currently looking for a 28-year-old named Ahmad Khan Rahami in connection with that Saturday incident in Manhattan. So also they have 5 people that they are questioning now who haven't been charged yet, but are being questioned in connection with that Saturday night blast.
Whew, all right, a lot going on. We'll continue to cover all of this throughout the morning, but it's looking pretty scary, looking into whether or not this is a cell hitting soft targets. So let's move to North Carolina, shall we, John?
Yeah, where the governor is declaring now a state of emergency as they experience a gas shortage. North Carolina, Angie and Chris, is one of the handful of states that are feeling the effects of that pipeline that burst in Alabama. Chris, you broke that story on Friday, and now several gas stations across western North Carolina, they're completely out of gas. You need one of those electric cars or a windmill-powered car. He says the executive order is going to protect drivers from inflated gas prices. Could easily happen.
All right, yeah. I'm just blown away by this gal, just 29 years old. She learned about couponing, and her eyes just lit up, not because of the potential deals for her own groceries. For the 29-year-old Lauren per year, she realized that couponing was a tool she'd been looking for to bring thousands of meals to people in need, and she set a goal of delivering 30,000 meals to people who are food insecure by her 30th birthday. Well, she's 29, so as you can imagine, she's pretty busy. So she's really enlisted, the help of others, going through the Sunday paper. She says if done correctly, she can feed as many as 150 people on just $20, depending on the items. So anyway, I just thought, here's a young person that's using her talents or her powers for good, not evil.
That is awesome.
Go ahead, John.
There's this guy. Coupons.
Do you love coupons? That's pretty cute.
I'm a guy who loves coupons, and I have a friend. Who, between her and her daughter, they literally do that extreme couponing, and often end up going out of the checkout line, and actually they're owed money by the supermarket. Yes, they end up getting money and paying nothing. It's like complete reverse. Absolutely.
I have to tell you that is it's a skill because I'm not good at it because I'm not good at organizing little pieces of paper, and then you can sign up your cell phone and be part of like the program, and then I like really healthy foods, so some of the foods that they give me a discount on I don't even want in the house. So I don't know. Speaking of food I don't want in the house, what's up with how you can earn almost $2,000 a month by eating fast food? Do I want to earn $2,000?
Angie, I'm thinking that we need to start doing this YouTube stuff and taste testing the Burger King Cheetos or the chicken fries, because this guy, it's called Report of the Week. He goes on YouTube and he's tested about 600 different fast food items, and then he reviews them. Like the Hardee's Bacon 3-Way Burger. He talks about the KFC Chicken Little, just all sorts of stuff. But he goes and reviews them, and he's a college student that lives with his parents, and so that's the way he supports himself.
He lives in the basement. Yeah. He probably doesn't even pay rent.
The Chicken Little.
What is?
I haven't heard of. What's the Chicken Little?
I have no idea.
Well, all I know is I am addicted to Chick-fil-A. So sorry, I just am. All right, so Well, I have to say, that's a great idea. So the three of us and Trevino, the four of us, we should actually start taste testing some things just for fun. It would be just like a kick, wouldn't it? We can do little videos on it. All right.
You can do carrots, and we'll do all the tasty stuff.
Well, I'll have
carrots,
the healthy take on it.
Yeah,
Trevino is actually a food snob in his 20s, which is hilarious.
Yes!
I highly doubt that he would eat McCheetos or whatever they're called. But you two, sorry, I think you would.
I would sacrifice my body for the good of my friend. For you and Chris, I would sacrifice my body, and I would eat one of those nasty
You've been sacrificing it for years.
And
Yes.
I'd like to. I'm going to pledge my allegiance to the king.
All right.
That's what you're talking about.
I want to talk more about this later, but apparently if you're too lazy at Walmart to get a cart, they're working on something that's like an Uber where you can pull up and be like, oh yeah, I'd like a grocery cart brought over to aisle 9. I'm in the Camry. And then it'll come over and pick you up, and then it'll take you back to your car, so you don't even have to take a step. You'll get picked up by an Uber shopping cart. And I don't think we teased, is beer healthier than milk? Just real quickly, is it, John?
You know what? They went back and forth, and it sounds like this was like an ad campaign. But at the end of the day, can I just put in my own opinion that there is nothing healthier than drinking milk?
Well, I don't know.
Because I'm a dairy farm kid.
Oh, that's right. You run a dairy farm. And Chris, real quick, speaking of milk, it's a special day today?
Yeah, it's a couple of things. It's my favorite pudding flavor, butterscotch, National Butterscotch Pudding Day today. So I'm going to have an excuse to make a couple of extra helpings.
Review it for us.
And it's also National Talk Like a Pirate Day, mateys.
Arr. Thank you, Chris. Looking good with your hook. All right. Well, that was fun.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry I'm under the weather. I'd be more fun if I wasn't.
Yeah, you'd be a lot more fun if you weren't in pain.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? Why are you in so much pain?